What's going on, you guys? BigB75 here, aka Vince Sloan. Today we're doing another trailer reaction. This time it is for the Super Mario Bros. Movie. It's been a while since we've done one of these, and last time we did one, it was for a movie that ended up being the most disappointing thing in my entire life. Let's hope this isn't the same thing. The Super Mario Bros. Movie has been in the works for quite some time. It's being made by Illumination in partnership with Nintendo. Stars Chris Pratt, Charlie Day, Anya Taylor-Joy, Jack Black, Keegan-Michael Key, and unfortunately, Seth Rogen. I was fortunate enough to be by my friend Gabe Moore when this trailer dropped, so he'll be joining us for the reaction portion of the video. But yeah, let's just get right into it. Here's my reaction to the Super Mario Bros. Movie teaser.
You're not going to hear the voice till the very end.
No.
It's going to be like, it's a me, Mario.
Behold, the King of the Koopas!
Wow, I love this already.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Wow. Like, very accurate.
Open the gates!
Whoa.
Okay.
I've never seen those things.
I've never seen those either. Or wait, are they in a snow level? I don't remember.
That is but a taste
Wow.
of our fury. Do you yield? I do not.
Wow, it's so weird to hear him talk.
Oh, Bowser.
Yeah. His voice
I
is...
finally found it. Now who's gonna stop me?
Wow.
What is this place?
It's just him.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm
That
sorry.
one's perfectly fine. Come on, Mario!
Mushroom Kingdom, here we come.
Okay. They're doing voices?
It's just Chris Pratt doing a bad accent.
I was told it was like a New York accent. Oh, Luigi. He's got his own mansion. That's hilarious.
It seems like a huge joke, and I kind of love it.
I
I don't know, you just have to get used to hearing Chris Pratt as Mario. It's like literally just Chris Pratt's voice.
Yeah, but he's doing like the
You can barely hear Jack Black, but like Chris Pratt is like
yeah.
on the
What
in the
is
forefront.
this place?
That you did a better one.
It's like he's doing the inflection of like Mario. He's like, Mushroom Kingdom, here we come.
Here we come.
You're right, it is very New York. Now look at this font. So you got the Mario font, but then you got like Impact.
Well, it's not Illumination
Okay, that was here's my compliment to it. It does not feel like Illumination.
Looks great.
That was fun.
So yeah, I think it looks awesome. I think it is actually going to be a lot better than I ever thought it would be. I was honestly very worried when Illumination announced they were attached to this film. Not because I have any ill will against Illumination, but they have made a lot of, frankly, I think creatively bankrupt and just kind of popcorn fluff type movies like the Minion, Despicable Me films. The last time they tackled a beloved property was, I believe, The Grinch. And I did not like The Grinch, and neither did Gabe Moore. You should ask him about that sometime. Everything looks incredibly accurate to the style and the tone of the game, with a more like blockbustery MCU Marvel or even Lego movie type tone to it. Maybe that's more accurate representation than MCU. But like everything's virtually the same as it looked in the game. The only difference is I think there is a added texture. It looks more cinematic. Everything has very realistic lighting and shading and texturing on it. Bowser has scales on him, and his shell has imperfections on it, and his hair is actual hair and stuff. That opening scene, I think, was a perfect way to open this trailer. And hearing Jack Black voice Bowser, I remember saying this to my wife and to Gabe after watching the trailer. It's so refreshing to hear voice actors in a movie actually voice act. It's fantastic. I love it. It's so nice to hear Jack Black actually try not to sound like Jack Black while voicing Bowser. Obviously, you're going to hear some of Jack Black in that voice, but you can tell he's not trying to just be Jack Black. He's trying to be Bowser, and that's fantastic, especially compared to some performances in this trailer, which people have been talking about. In the latter portion of the trailer, you get your first look at Mario, and I think he looks, as far as a movie translation of Mario, he looks fantastic. I knew there were going to be some minor creative liberties. I was afraid of how he was going to look in an Illumination style, but it looks like they were kind of forced, or not forced, I don't know. I don't want to say that Illumination had a wholly different approach to this compared to Nintendo. It seems that Nintendo and Illumination made the deliberate choice to keep the style and tone of the games very much within the movie. And that's why Mario doesn't look too different from how he looks in the games, or even Luigi, or Toad, or Bowser, or anybody. So again, I applaud them for sticking with that accuracy to the games. Obviously, we hear Mario speak for the first time. It's Chris Pratt voicing Mario. I feel like the main consensus right now is that it's not good. It doesn't sound like Chris Pratt is doing a real voice. He's just himself voicing Mario, compared to Jack Black, who seems to be going all in to make a performance that we haven't seen from Jack Black before. But to his credit, I think Chris Pratt is actually doing something very subtle here that not a lot of people are talking about. One, if you watch the teaser and you pay attention to his voice, he has said before, I think, that he has a Brooklyn accent, or at least in leaks I read that he has a Brooklyn accent. And he's also doing the inflections of Mario, how he would talk. He's not doing the high-pitched, here we go. He's not doing that. He's doing his voice, essentially, but the best way to show it to you is by doing it. So, in the trailer he goes, Mushroom Kingdom, here we come. As opposed to how Mario would normally sound, which would be like, Mushroom Kingdom, here we come. And I think that's a good choice. I don't know if the high-pitched Mario voice, as much as we love it, is going to work for a 2-hour animated movie. I think it's going to get really annoying really fast. I admit they probably could have gotten somebody else to do something very reminiscent of Mario's Italian Brooklyn accent and not do the high-pitched thing, but I think we're actually going to learn to love Chris Pratt's Mario. I think we're going to look back on this after quite some time and think, you know what? He sounds great. I think he is doing something very subtle with his performance. He's doing something very new with his performance. And I think we have to just wait and see what the whole movie is going to look like with him as the lead before we make any full judgments. But Keegan-Michael Key is even doing something radically different from his normal voice. I don't know if he's getting voice modulated, but he sounds like, he sounds like Toad. He's got the kind of high-pitched, grouchy voice, and it sounds great. I never thought I would say that I would want to see Keegan-Michael Key in a Mario movie voicing Toad, but now I don't want to hear anybody else voicing Toad. I think he's great. You also get a little taste of Luigi, and it's just him going, ah, ah, ah. Overall, I love it. I think everybody, no matter how old or how young you are, whether you play the original games or the new games, everybody has some part of Mario lore and Mario's legacy embedded in their life. Whether it's playing the games, whether it's, again, the toys, whether it's, for better or for worse, the original Mario live-action movie. Everybody has something that they can tie back to them as far as Mario and Nintendo goes. I played the original Nintendo game religiously with my sisters and my brother. We played Mario Kart, Mario Party a lot. We had a Wii. We played Mario Kart Wii a lot. One of my favorite DS games was Bowser's Inside Story with Mario and Luigi working together with Bowser. That was such a fun game. And I think this movie is going to appeal to a very wide audience, not just little kids, but also adults. I think you're going to see a lot of adults wanting to go see Mario because this is a character that's been around for, since like the late 80s or early 80s. And he's been a staple of our culture ever since. And this only further shows the interest in the character. I think you're going to see, again, a lot of different diverse number of audiences coming to see this movie. It's going to make a ton of money, I think. I think it's ultimately going to be a success. I mean, as long as it doesn't go woke, we're going to be in good hands. I never thought I'd be this excited for an Illumination movie, but anything's possible nowadays. And we're also in a time when I think Pixar is at its worst. Well, thank you guys for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, and subscribe to my podcast, the Vince Leno Podcast, to hear my thoughts on the movie industry and all sorts of other things. Thanks for watching. Have a fantastic day. God bless, and peace out. Can you tell I don't like Seth Rogen?